It's Mets baseball on the show. Next. Tom Glavine gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, our starting pitcher today is making his major league debut. You can only imagine the anxiousness, the anxiety that's going through it, and the nervousness. So I'm really excited to see, can he calm those nerves? Can he reach back and execute his pitches? If he's able to calm his nerves, maybe we'll see why he's here in the big leagues.
In is Christian Yelich, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, it's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a pretty good homestand. They're 3-1 right now. They're playing good baseball, but that 4-1 really kind of separates them. That's why today's game's important.
Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box.
Oh, what a stop at first. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Glavine take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Cliff Floyd is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Ball 2 now. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Tom Kohler gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy who's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
So striding in, Gary Cox. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Gary Cox.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it. Well, Matt, if you ask me how to start a game, you want your pitcher to throw a 1-2-3, which he did the top half, and then your leadoff guy gets a single. That's a recipe for success.
Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. Standing in now, number 32, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. Runner's back. Here it comes on 1-1. Liner toward right center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
Into the box, Michael Lee, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Number 3.
In now, number 3, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with another 2-2. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
That was an 8-pitch at bat, Matt. I was so impressed watching it. Pitcher throwing strikes, the batter fighting balls off, and then he ends up getting the base hit. That's just a great baseball play.
Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Stepping in now, Nate Walker, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Hey, great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now at the plate, number 2. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The 2-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Stepping up now, David Lee, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
Standing in, Travis d'Arnaud. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins nothing. Coming to the plate now, Justin Bour. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
First baseman, Justin Bour.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Marcell Ozuna will be next. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Here comes the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Number 3 is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic.
And
I'm looking down there at the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The thing about Travis, not a big guy, and he's had some injuries along the way. But if he can stay healthy, he's got a great pitching staff to catch.
Martin Prado now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out.
Batting seventh, catcher JT Realmuto.
Stepping in, JT Realmuto. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Tough slider there as he grounds it foul. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Marlins leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in, Tom Glavine. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Tom Glavine.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Another try at 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I want to talk about Adeiny Echeverria. This guy gets overlooked in this day and age, the generation of the shortstop in the major leagues. His name very seldom gets called up. If it wasn't for a few other pretty good players at short, he'd be winning the Gold Glove every year.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Cox. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Just missing here. 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting, number 32.
Digging in to try it again. Number 32. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag.
Runner at second here with one man out. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Lee. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ozuna is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Ready for another chance. Number 3. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he's back in standing. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Another 2-2 offering. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Full count. Here it comes. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 4 and the Marlins nothing. So stepping in, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Adeiny Echeverria.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he misses 2-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. Stepping up to the plate, Tom Kohler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Miami down in order. They're down 4-0. Striding in once again, Nate Walker. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Nate Walker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Now to the plate, number 2. He drew a walk his first time up. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
That misses. 2-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 3-0 now. David Lee waits on deck. Here it comes on 3-0. In there, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
He's going to get a lot of praise from his pitcher after a play like that. A textbook example of a player staying in control of his body and finishing with a strong, accurate throw to the base.
Standing in now, David Lee, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. One 0 count. Here it is. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1, 2, 3 inning. It just makes you feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Full count. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out with the man at first. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. 2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. So coming to the plate, Starlin Castro. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Starlin Castro.
Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Too high. 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Cliff Floyd. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Bour.
Stepping in, Justin Bour. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail here 4-0. Ready now, Tom Glavine.
Leading off
He's
the 4th
0 for
inning.
1 thus far.
Pitcher, Tom Glavine.
This ball will be chopped foul.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
A 1 pitch on its way. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches he's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary.
Digging in once again, Gary Cox. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And that misses, ball 1. Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. And he's safe.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. David Phelps answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Stepping in now, number 32. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Bounce to first. Bohr takes it in, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Lee, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A little bouncer.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mets strand 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna
leading off
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Marcell Ozuna.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Martin Prado now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. Walker takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. At the plate, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Miami down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Settling in now, number 3. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. And he chased it in the dirt. Realmuto finds it, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Now at the plate, Nate Walker. He hit a sac fly earlier. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. 2-1 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Into the box, number 2, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the 1-0. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Standing in now, David Lee. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Second home run early in the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That's why he's a superstar. The grand slam, you pay the price to watch him play, and when he comes through and does something special like this, it's worth the price of admission.
Up next
in now, Travis d'Arnaud. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
4 runs here in this half inning. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And the pitch on 2-1. And this one will be foul back in among the fans.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, he'll hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping in now, Tom Glavine, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Bohr is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Cox. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. One-two pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Floyd. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
Now batting.
Into the box
Number
now.
32.
Number 32. As he will have to dodge one up and in. Not one he wanted to see there to start the at-bat. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on the fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Just hung in there on that one. The 3-2 one more time. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Ready once again, Michael Lee. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. And another throw over. Runner back safely. And yet another throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. Another throw over, and he's back easily. One-0 count. Here it is. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
From the stretch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that ball's hit hard right there, and it should be no surprise. That's what happens when you fall behind 3-1 in a count. You know you got to throw a fastball. You're probably going to get hit hard.
Into the box, number 3. Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the 3rd time tonight, he has served up a home run. And good for him. Number 3 has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Standing in now, Nate Walker, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
In now, number 2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This is foul for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Ready with the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Drilled to the right side. Castro's got it, and it's in time at first. And hallelujah, the side is retired. Big inning for them, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Mets 12 and the Marlins nothing. Here's Echeverria now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Payoff pitch one more time. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in, David Phelps. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Ball 1.
Boy, you like to have runs scored for you, but in 8-run inning, the only problem is it kind of takes you out of your rhythm as a pitcher. You're sitting down for such a long time. Now you have to go back out there and hope you can find it again.
Here it comes, 1-0. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
In is Christian Yelich, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
First and second now, 1 man out. And he lays off for ball 1.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground, but foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now, Cliff Floyd, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. Echeverria scores. They will hold the other runner at third, but it's a 2-run double.
Matt, I don't know about you, but man, I love offense. And 6th inning to get the first hit. Let's go, boys. It's getting a little boring. About time.
Into the box now, Justin Bour, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh, wow. He really yanked that slider across his body, and he almost threw it to the backstop. Nice job by his battery mate to corral that one.
2nd and 3rd here, 1 man out. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fouled back. One and one. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and 2 left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Mets lead this one 12-2. Brian
attention,
Ellington
please.
gets the call to
Now
pitch here, and he'll
pitching for
try
the
to
Marlins,
sort this mess out.
number
He's going to
49,
try to at least eat a couple of
Brian
innings for his
Ellington.
guys. Trying to pick things up where he left
Leading off for
off,
the Mets,
David Lee.
center fielder,
He's off to a fast start
David
in this one, 2 for
Lee.
2, including a home run. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Lee is retired, and there's one away.
Catcher, Travis.
Here's the catcher, Travis
d'Arnaud.
d'Arnaud. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here it comes, 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he finally gets this one over for strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The pitcher, number 47, Tom Glavine.
Ready for another shot now. Tom Glavine, 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to first. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Into the box, Gary Cox, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. To the bag, and he'll dive back in. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Floyd will put this one away like so to retire the side. Mets leave 1, so they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. stepping in and ready for another
Leading
shot,
off for the Marlins,
Martin Prado.
third
He'll lead it
baseman,
off here as we begin
Martin
inning number 7.
Prado.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
You know what, Matt? I'll take it. 6 1/3, 100 pitches. If he's able to get through this inning, that's a great outing.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lee is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
One and one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is line to left. But this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Mets out in front, 12-2. Striding in once again, number 32. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Baseman, number 32.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Michael Lee will be next. Here it is on 3-0. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Lee. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. From the stretch. Right over the middle, knee high.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
A runner at first with no outs here. sliced hard on the ground. Echeverria for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Ready once again, number 3. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Standing in now, Nate Walker, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
That's a nice spot down below the knees, but that's a low call.
The 1-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. In to score, the runner from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Stepping in now, number 2. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The 0-1 delivery. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Curveball that time, not even close. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box, David Lee in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
In now, Travis d'Arnaud. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Here comes the 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Mets are out on top, 14-2. Ichiro Suzuki is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Ichiro Suzuki.
A high fastball is in there.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that misses 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Now another 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The center fielder.
1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
The windup and the 0-1. This is pulled into right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this.
Your
Jeff
attention,
Locke
please.
enters now in a mop-up
pitching
role
for
as he'll try
Miami.
to keep the deficit
Number
right where it
31,
is.
Jeff Locke.
Neil
Hitting for the
Walker
Mets.
is going to grab a
Number
bat here
20,
as he looks to try to set the
Neil
table in the bottom of the
Walker.
8th as they look for some insurance. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Floyd racing back, gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here for Neil Walker. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now batting.
Into the box
fielder,
now, Gary
Gary
Cox.
Cox.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Sinker. 3-2 now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Floyd is there. One down.
Now batting, number 32.
Coming to the plate now, number 32. One run in and one gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it. Floyd. Two gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Ready for another chance. Michael Lee. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Two out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
A lot of
Now
base
batting,
hits up the middle. Set
number
your
3.
sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job. Stepping in now,
number 3. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
He gets another hit, his 3rd hit of the game. Now, he's been ice cold to plate recently, so maybe we're seeing signs of him coming out of it.
Walker.
Standing in now, Nate Walker, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Into the box, number 2, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lock sets. Here's the 0-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a base hit. 1 run scores. So won't get him.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in 1 game here. It's been incredible.
Digging in to try it again, David Lee. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Bohr is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 8 full. The Mets lead it 17-2. And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Billy Wagner will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 13.
Curtis Granderson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So striding in, Cliff Floyd starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Granderson going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run for Cliff Floyd. Second home run early in the year, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Into the box now, Justin Bohr. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Striding into the box, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
Nobody out, runner on first. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Martin Prado now, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lee racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistimed that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here he comes on 2-0. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Echeverria now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ball one. 2 down, runners at first and second. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Ready with the 2-0. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets have taken games 1 and 2 here at home, as this one is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
17-3 tonight. The New York Mets get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Tom Glavine earns his first win of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Tom Kohler couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. A reminder that post-game express service is available on the 7 train from the Willets Point Shea Stadium Station, with stops in Manhattan at Times Square, 5th Avenue, and Grand Central Station. Long Island Railroad service to Penn Station and Woodside is also available via the Port Washington branch.